Okay, so whatever I said before is gone now. Okay, so please, one of you, please remind me at the beginning of the class. If you say in your screen is the recording is not happening, so that means I forget to turn it on. Okay, so so what I said is like you can put your computer name over here because your computer name is
Yeah, Mr.
authenticate.
Islam.
Huh?
Yeah, I tried to put my computer name. It didn't work, so I used localhost before it was able to work for me.
No, no, computer name should be work. Okay, so it should not be any issue. Uh, you know, as a local, you put local host is working, no?
Localhost is working here at the server name, but when I put the computer name, it didn't work for me.
No, it's a show me sometime. Other time it should not be the problem. Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
it is working. So look, it is now connection happen. See, you see, is so these are the these are this is the place. This is SSMS is for only we can replica. We can see the data over here, but data is not saved here. Remember that we don't save the data here or anything here. We just see the data here and work with the data with the code. Okay, see, like over here you can see all this, like here is a movies, order, these are uh, we can see it in our C drive because that is our SQL server is there. Okay, so that's why we will see that. But even company setup, we won't be able to see anything. That would be in somewhere in the server, or it is a cloud, or it is AWS, whatever you say, it is there. We don't see there, but here these the things we can see it. Okay, so even we can disconnect this. See, look over here, if we disconnect over here, if it disconnect is gone. Okay, so that means we can have to see another button over, say two button over here. See over here little bit, see connection over here. So if I click over here, is going to say again, see connection again. So is a local host. Even if you do not even write local host, you just write dot, one simple dot. That's also take it. So SQL Server make it very easy for this one, for your own computer. But if it is outside, then it is really, really IP address, username, password, everything is. But I just put dot, it still is going to connect. See, look, it still is connecting. Okay, so yeah, so that is the connection. So look, every database, if I open every database, if you open this database, there is a, if you put database, if you right click over here, see, look, there is a task. These are the things actually is not we do. There are different type of peoples also. See, look over here, backup. Whatever we do over here, like in the company setup, whatever we're going to do, everything is going to be backup is going to be there. Is going to be backup, not even one place. Backup happen 2, 3 places. That's why data is so important. So the backup, restore, take offline, detach. These are the things. Is not I'm going to teach everything because these are not a job for the data analyst. Data analyst job is to get the data and make retrieve the data, give the answer of the questions they ask you, you know and then create a report, say weekly report, monthly report, quarterly report, all kind of analyst does. And but is a detach, take off, like a backup, restore. These are the jobs by that another people, those who their job is to 24/7 make sure that SQL server has it doesn't go up. See, I don't know is over here. See, look over here is called this is the new feature they added. You see, look over here. This is called always on high availability. Okay, this is something I'm just saying today because it's an orientation class, but these are the things I will not never talk because this is not our job. The always on high availability. These are something their job is to make sure this SQL server never get shut down. Okay, never get shut down. So now, like it gonna be 3 4 instance for every database have a 3 4 instance, or application have a 3 4 instance. So is all are connected. Is one goes somehow gets down, other two is still working, so automatically it goes to the other application, so is never turned off. So so the mechanism was set up inside over here, always on high availability. So these are the things over here. But something I will wanted to talk in future, like a little bit of SQL Server agent. Okay, the SQL Server agent is very important. This is the agent people use to create a job. Say, for example, I have to, here is the data warehouse, isn't it? Here is the data warehouse. So this is not a production data. So something is a production data over here. Okay, say, for example, this is a production data. So this is the data. If all the real data is coming in here. Okay, real time real data is coming here. So but that data we will not touch it, because that is production data. We can touch it, data warehouse. That is the place we have access. So how the data will come? That is the time SQL Server agent will help us. Okay, SQL Server agent is something. We have a ETL process called ETL process, and it is called SSIS. This tool is SSMS, but you use SSIS, SQL Server Integration Service. Using this tool, using this process, data take from here, and then data goes to here, data warehouse. Okay, it is coming from production server and going to the data warehouse using this process and using this tool. But here is the SQL Server agent at right here in the middle. What he's going to do, he going to create we will open over here and we will give the scheduling. Hey, every midnight, 12 o'clock, you will go and push the new data from this server to this database to this database. Okay, so midnight, 12 o'clock. How are you going to do that? SQL Server agent going to help me to do that. Okay, so this is the use. We're going to use the process here, but agent will help us to take the data. I mean, he'll take the data from here and agent will push it to the here every midnight. Okay, so that means every day the Walmart, we have, all this new data is generating every day. That is comes to the data warehouse every midnight, say for example. Actually, real life, it happens every 4 hour, 5 hour, if it is a big company. Okay, so these are the lot of things over here about the SQL Server I'm talking about. But like I said, everybody, this is the tools. If you know SQL very good, you will never lose job. Okay, the people are very good with the SQL, they will always have a job. And then SQL is never can be replaced by the chat gpt or anything. Okay, because the SQL, we work with so many different tables together. It is not possible to, you can ask some question, they will give you the help, give you the query, they will help you. But it is not like a SQL is, because we use so many different table together. But anyway, even how you can be helped through, ChatGPT, not directly in the company setup, how you going to get help, like that kind of things also you're going to learn from me. So I'm just showing you, this is like a, say for example, these are the database. And if you go to the C drive, I'm opening the C drive. See, like this is our C drive. So, like the SQL Server was downloaded here, project program file. See that in the program file, Microsoft SQL Server, you can see it over here. Okay, so this is the server in our C drive. So open here. If I go over here, over here, over here, and then Then you see, open the data. See, look over here. This is the actually real data is like is store. This is the place data is storing. And it taking really the space and everything right here, not in the not in this tool. Okay, this is the management tool you're going to manage. But look in the behind the scene, if I show side by side, whatever you see over here, movies, no? Look over here. If you go over here, you see the movies here too. So now you understand this is your SSMS and this is your SQL server. Okay. So here is everything is uploaded over here in the C drive. Like over here, if you see movies, you can see the movies over here. Where is that movies? Here. See, this is just, you can see from here. So this is actually behind the database right here. But over here you just see it, and we can work on it over here. But when you're going to save it, is going to go over here inside C drive over here. Okay, so I hope it is clear now, everybody. A lot of time people at the beginning with the SQL side, they think is everything over here. We save here data, it's not like that. Okay, data save everything in the server side, which is like you can see over here now. So over here also is not only two. You can see over here one, but over here each one created two of them. Okay, so one is the database, another is the log file creator. Like when you write something, they generate the log file. So any issue happen, if you need to back up the database, we actually do from the log file. Okay, so it's not real, goes from the log file. So that's why it's very important. Is that always, each time we're going to create database, is going to have a two of them over here. One is a real database, another is a log. Okay. So now you guys should be very much clear. So this part, when you're going to work in a company, this part is not in your computer. This is going to be in the cloud, or it would be in the on-premise, some different server. Okay. All right. So anybody has any question? All right. So now like I said, database or table, those are the things we do not create ourselves. Mostly you're going to, open it and they're going to say, this is your project. You're going to start working with the data. So, but for us, we're going to create from the very beginning. No, going to create database. We're going to create tables, and then we learn from the scratch everything. Okay. So, and so, I mean, from the next class, Monday, I'm going to explain everything details, like a little bit about the tools, like this is like each tools and which one do what, all these things. But today I'm not saying all these things because this is orientation class. I just go go overall, make sure you understand what you're going to learn and what we're going to learn, and what are the tools. Mainly three tools. One is SQL Server, this management, and then Power BI, another second, and third is a Python for machine learning. This is the main, but everyone has a lot of other tools with that. SQL Server going to have a lot of data warehouse concept, and then ETL process. These are the lot of things going to come with that. And I also add something like a GitHub, Git. These are the things newly I added here, because I saw that I find out a lot of my people, sorry, students are just they finish it, but they never create the GitHub. That I got surprised that everybody should have a GitHub project. If you have a in your resume, you can always write, I have a 5 project in a GitHub. You can write that, so that is going to help you a lot, actually, because you're doing a real life project, different project, you put it in a GitHub, so that manager can go and see that. GitHub really doing so many great things actually. I didn't check before, but I start checking now because I see like they are do lot of other things also. Anyway, those are the things I'm going to go through with you guys and show you. And so you saw that yesterday, last class, I show that this is SQL Server. We can connect with a Power BI. We can connect with a Python, and we can run SQL in a Python, Python in a Power BI, Power BI in a SQL. Everything is there, all interconnected. Okay, interconnected, and we can run SQL Python data in a SQL, SQL data in a Python, and and then Python for machine learning, but SQL for machine learning, that is something I'm going to add this soon actually. SQL for machine learning, I mean, like when we create the model, that is also we can do it, part of it in a SQL also. So these are the things. So anyway, so we're going to start creating some database and show to go to the every places and do few things now. So I'm creating the new query. So somebody create one tables. I will guide you guys. Someone who wanted to do that. Dizifa. Dizifa.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, so I gave you the access. Can you see that you have the access, isn't it?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
saying.
Create one database. I see you can create one database.
Mm,
Okay, just start writing, create database.
uh, Break one database.
Yeah, just write, create. Yeah.
Trade, not it.
Sorry. Any database?
Yeah, any name, your name could be fine.
Okay.
Ethiopia.
Okay.
Are you from Ethiopia?
Yes.
Okay. I'm from Ethiopia too.
Gambaches.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you put colon. Colon actually is takes Python or other language takes colon, but for SQL, you do not have to put that colon. And
Okay.
without
Okay.
colon is fine.
Okay.
Okay, so now you just execute, is going to create. Okay, so in order to see in the left side, you have to refresh it. So, go a little bit up, go a little bit up. Up means is like the bar in the right side. Did you see the bar? Go up little bit.
Here?
Let me show you. Let me here. Okay. So you see on the top it says database. No, under that database folder there are so many database created. So right click on the database and refresh it. So every time you do something, you come here and refresh it in order to see it. So you saw your database, isn't it? A little bit in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you open the plus sign, you see number of last class somebody asked me how come is all this folder created. Yeah, this is by this is the design such a way. It is one of the SQL Server database is called model database. That's help to create all this 9 folder. Okay, so look over here. Mostly we're
But
going to. Hmm?
over here, I want to ask one question.
Mhm.
If like any database exists in this world, I will say just create database and the name of that database, it will show up over here.
Yes, any database.
Okay.
I mean any data, any name. I mean, you can give any name to the database. No, that's what it is. No, what is your question? You wanted to say?
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not understanding the way this create database clause is calling all these folders to this database. I like if I say something new which is not existing still. I don't know if I get that.
No, I mean, if you create another database, it's going to do the same thing, 9 folder again. No.
Okay. So if
Eh,
you open these folders, do we have data inside now?
I mean, yeah, there is some programmability. There are okay. So let me since this is a little bit of the so
That's
we
an empty database. When you
huh?
create the database, that's an empty database.
Yeah, this is the empty database, but
Then
it
you have
has
to
a
insert the data later on. Sir will show that.
no, but the
Oh,
thing
okay.
is, there
Okay.
is a something is there, like say for example, the programmability. No, there are some function and everything is already there. Okay, see like over here, some aggregation function, system function. There are so many things is there. Did you see all this function? They already give it to you. Okay, these are the things is there. It's empty. Yeah, so you create empty. It is a right way to say it is empty database. But inside this empty database, they give you so many folder, and some folder are doing something. Say for example, security. What is security does? You know, DBA, their job is to DBA, database administrator, their job is to create they use security over here, and they give you lot of things. They work inside over here. So who gonna get what database access, who is not going to get a not going to get access. You know, like there are so many people working in a company, so is not everybody will get all kind of access. No, so that is the purpose security folder is going to be used. Okay, and then so that these are different purpose. Say for example, data diagram. This is the diagram we are going to actually use this one in the class. When we going to use the multiple table, we are going to join all these different table, how we can program this table, and by using this diagram. That is something you're going to see. But mostly right now is empty. Mostly everything is empty over here. So mainly the table, you know, the table is empty. Okay, there is a
Sir,
see
I have
like
question.
mhm.
So whatever the security folder, can data analyst see that, or only DBA people can see that?
No, everybody can see that. You will be able to see open it. Okay, you will be open it, but here you see the user and role. These are the things actually they're going to set up based on that who going to get what that's something it will be depending on roles and users. Okay, and but for us, we are also sometimes create the schema, so that's why we should be able to use it, open it. But schema also created by DBA also. Okay. Uh, but is open means is like a say for example is a you know, like open means only this maybe, and then you know, like if you need to create the user, see like over here there are some user, you know, these are some user. Anyway, I don't want to go to depth right now. All I wanted to say over here, we have 9 folder. Once you create, you got a 9 folder. Mostly we are going to use table, create the table, because you know, as a analyst, you're going to be involved with the table mostly. Okay, but other people involved with others. Programmability, you understand, programmability means there is a lot of program, lot of function, lot of things already created and is put it over here. So these are programmability, that's why it is called programmability. Okay, but diagram, table, view, programmability, these 4 we are mostly going to use. Okay, all right. So now you're going to create the table. So you create a database. So inside this database, you wanted to create one table. What you need to do? Can you just create a real quick one table? So just
Yes.
write. I will help you. Just write. Create
Okay.
table.
Sure.
You can start writing. Create. Okay, so anybody came today first time and then you didn't come before, please in the chat box click your name and phone number so that we put you in the group number 15 so that you will get all this invitation and everything from now. Okay, so if anybody came first time today, just on the chat box, just write your name and number. If you have a doubt, still you write your name and number one more time so that you're going to be added in the group 15. So okay, so when you create a table, you put students, so that means every table should have at least one column, otherwise it's not complete. So how we create the column? A column has to be 50 column, but at least one column needed. So how we can put the column? So create table name. So we put the enter and put the parentheses, put enter.
Parentheses.
Now put enter first, enter.
Okay.
Okay, put the parentheses and then enter, close parentheses. I mean, close parentheses, I put it little bit, yeah, put in the middle, put your cursor in the middle and put enter. Okay, that's it. Okay, so always remember that when you create the table, you always create table name, and then inside the parentheses is going to have all the column name. You can have a 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, how many column? Just start to write line number 5. Line number 5, just put ID. First column, we put ID.
Okay.
In the line, it started from line number 5. That's what I said. Like put it in a line number 5. Next line, yeah, put it ID,
Okay.
ID, and then put some gap. So ID means is like a number, isn't it? Like everybody get everybody has a ID. Everybody have a driving license or some kind of ID. So that means that is some kind of number. So you always put for the number, you can put int, which is I'm going to talk more as a data type in future, but right now you just put int. It is integer. Integer means number. So you put int and then you put comma and then go to the next line and then just write name. Okay, so name is not a number, isn't it? Is a varchar. So you, what happened? Yeah, so put a space. You write var.
So varchar.
Varchar. What is varchar? Var means variable. Char means character. Variable character. Okay. So we putting name, actually we put character. That's why we say varchar. And how many characters should be, that is something you need to define. So in the bracket, you put like a 20. So the name should not exceed with a 20 character. That means is this. Okay, you put comma.
Okay.
So everybody understand that, no? Varchar 20 means, see, there your name could not be, like like Arabic name is so long. I don't know how this are like, but it still should not be more than 20. But if it is goes 20, then you have to put 50 there. You can change the number over there. Okay, and you can put more. It doesn't matter.
Higher is better, I think.
Huh?
Higher number is better rather than like small
Yeah,
number.
higher number is better is rather than get messed up, no? But there is a reason also. Put less. Anyway, so go to the next line and then put some kind of salary. And then you put integer again, int, comma, and then you go next line. You put gender. And then you put gap and then you put some kind of gender is a character, isn't it? So put the same thing, varchar. So anybody has any suggestion over here? Should I have put varchar or something else? Okay, just put 20 or something. Okay, so
I mean, when we say like variable characteristics is the number of letters, right?
yeah, number of letters, number of character, number of yeah, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, like that.
Okay.
20
So
of 20 of them you can put.
okay.
But if you put 50, you can put 50 of them. If you put two, that means it's not gonna work, because it's like a two name would be more than two, isn't it? So that means it's not gonna work. So okay, go to the line number here and go to the backspace. Okay, so now see, like you have a 4 column in the table right now. So if you execute that,
So I can select it or not?
yeah, you should select it. Why you should select it, I'll tell you. Okay, hold on. Before, okay, so okay, go ahead, execute now. Okay, so when you executing, what happening over here? Can you tell me?
Yeah, message, I think 1801, level 16, state 3.
Okay, so you didn't, okay, so two number of things. First of all, when you execute this one, when you execute without highlighting anything, you executing, no? When you executing, what it does is it just go line number 1, execute, line number 2, execute, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how they execute, isn't it? That's how they execute. So that means he first come one and then executed here. And they say, hey, you already created me before. Why are you using same thing again? That's what it says, already exists, isn't it? So that means what you have to do, you have to highlight this. So that means you are only saying, I wanted to execute this. You understand now?
Yes.
Okay. So if you have only one thing, or maybe it's right now, if you comment out this, so that means you do not have anything else other than this now. So that means you do not have to highlight now. This is comment out means is this is not active anymore. I will tell you in the future more. But right now, if you execute, that means this is gonna work now. Okay, so I'm going to put it this like back. So now you need to execute now. So what do you have to do?
So I'll select this one.
Yeah, you need to select from 3 to 9, line number 3 to 9 in order to execute.
Select all of the code, yeah.
Now you didn't
No,
execute
no,
it
no, not like that. No, select the material
Oh, okay.
from top to bottom.
or bottom to top, doesn't matter. No, you don't highlight, you don't execute one. One is already giving the problem, no? Because I just explained one is already been created.
One left.
You're not highlighting correctly. Did you see that?
The bracket is not closed.
Yeah,
So
bracket is not closed. So go from the bottom.
So
Go from the bottom. Go from the
from
bottom
here?
and
line
go
number
up.
9 to 3
9
to
to
9.
9.
9 to 3.
Okay.
Go up like this. Yes. Now it's fine. It still is going to have a problem. Okay. So what is happening over here? There is already an object named students in the database. What is that means is?
I think we have to include the top
Use the
database.
database name.
So
There is
that
the name, the
Because
the
database
table
is data
name
warehouse.
students in the
okay,
database.
no, that is I'm coming later, but the students already exist. Why? What happened is, let me explain. What happened is, when you executing from the beginning, first time you executed, you see some issue saying, hey, this is already executed already, but it didn't stop that. After that, it comes here, and this is they actually already created. Okay, so that's why it is says already is already there. Okay, so but another mistake we did, I did it because like like this is the table. This is the table you wanted to create inside the particular database. What is that database? You want to create here, isn't it?
Yes.
But it is actually created under here. It is created here. Why it is created here? Because that's the one is right here. Did you see that here?
Yes.
So that's why it is created. So every time we are going to write something like that, remember that. First, when you database created, you created like that. Then next line, immediately you write like that. Use, and then you write like this. And this is our second line always. And then you can write like this. Go. Go means you are separating from this query to this query. You can write over here, go. Okay, so that means this part is you created database first. Here is you are executing to make sure this is the database you wanted to create inside this table. So that means look over here. It is right now data warehouse over here. Now, if I execute this, look what going to happen. If I execute this, see, look, it is this bank is come over, Thio Bank, no? Come over. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. So now if you created this, now you highlighted this and execute this tables is going to go inside here. So look, if I execute now this, see, now it is, see, command complete successfully. So now you
What
came here.
what will happen if you start from the line 1? Can you try that?
You execute again here.
No, from line 1. Select from line 1 to line 13 and run it.
Or you like this?
Yes.
So I told you this is all this is the first thing is going to come over here. This database already exists because the line 1 is going to tell you this database exists, and this one is going to be bring it to this part is going to bring this one over here. So look, okay, so let me put master over here. So I am a master over here. So this is one query, separate query. This is going to bring change master to this, but this one going to tell you that you already exist, and this one also going to tell you exist. So let's see what you saying. Highlight everything, execute, look over here what is saying. Now we try to understand. First one is says database, this one already exist. So this is already exist. And
Okay.
what this one does, this one change over here. So it is working completely fine. Okay, so it is change over here. This is good. But this is also saying, last one, there is already a object name student in the database. So that means this is, you got it now, no? Or
Okay.
any issue?
No, I got it. I got it.
It's clear now, no? Is everything is run, and what is the results you got it?
The reason I'm asking is like it looks like a repetition from create database Ethiobank and the use Ethiobank. So if you cancel line 1 and the 2, we can just use Ethiobank.
If you just cancel means is comment out. It's called comment out. Okay, I comment out. So now if we execute this, it is always gonna say, okay, there's no red color will come. So if I change over here, see if I put something else. So this is, if I execute now this line too, so it is gonna change here. See, look over here, it is changing. Okay, but this is always gonna give you problem. If I execute now, it's gonna say is already exist. Okay, so now if I give you number 1 here, if I execute now, it is going to create it again. See, it is created again. If I give you another number 2, so now it's going to create it again.
Okay.
Okay, so now if I open this one, refresh it, and then if you go to the table, look over here. See, 3 table I created. Did you see that? Student 1, student 1, student 2. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so now if I wanted to insert some data, so okay, so what I have to do, insert into table name. Yeah, student is the table. Okay, student is the table, and then values, and then you put some values. Okay, so value like ID, for ID I'm putting 1, and then for name I'm putting Muhammad. Okay, see, like I put double quotation because for number, there is no quotation. For name, it has to be single quotation. SQL Server is not going to take a double quotation here. So these are the things. Okay, so and then for the salary, I put 3,000. And for the gender, I put some, I put male, no? Okay.
But
Hmm?
okay, over here, if you want to give like multiple names, Muhammad, Kadir, uh, any other 3, 4 names. So what we have to do?
Yeah, that's what is coming now. So insert into students. Students, I put the same thing, no, students. So if I execute this line only, see one row selected. Okay, so this is the first query everybody has to learn. That is something you're going to write 1,000 times in this purpose. In this SQL, you're going to write 1,000 times. One is called select. Another is called from. So select means select the table, all the column, and from means table name. So what is the table name? Table name is the
Student.
student. And select means is all the column. How many column here? ID, name, salary, gender. So if you wanted to write them all the column, you have to put over here nice looking asterisk. That means is all the column. Okay, select asterisk from students. That is the one give you all the information from the table. Okay, so if I just write like this over here, select all from, actually always go down from table name, student, no, student. See, like if I execute this, I should get, see, one Muhammad 3,000 male. Did you see that? That is the results you got it. Okay. Okay. So if you wanted to do 3 more lines, we wanted to make a 3 more row. Okay. So that means we have to put 3 more rows over here. Okay. Control C, you can put Control V, Control V, Control V. Oh, okay. So I'm okay. So put 1, 2, 3, 4, give the different name and change it. Okay. So let me please do this yourself. Okay, go ahead. What is that? You already have the access, isn't it? Muhammad, no, not Muhammad. Where is Dizifa? You are not here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so go ahead. Just all this line number 19, 20, 21.
Yes.
Give
So,
the 1, 2, 3, 4.
okay.
So then we're going to open the Power BI. Two, go next line, 3 and 4. No, not there, 3 and go 4. Okay, so Muhammad, first one, second one, third one, and fourth one, give the different name.
Okay.
So
Put
if you,
a single quotation mark and write any name over there. Okay, matches. Okay. You have to cancel the one of the first quotation at the beginning of the matches.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Then you can say the giver. You or Mustafa.
likey is my good friend.
Like, okay. Let's be Ethiopian today.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so give the different. Uh,
I need big money, 300,000.
Yes, 4,000. Is it?
Yeah.
okay, so everybody is male. So from
Yeah.
19 to 21, this three line I execute. First line we already execute. So line 19, 20, 21. This three line you execute.
Okay.
Line number 20, yes, from here to end.
19 to 21.
Yes, 90 to 21. Execute. Good. So now if you execute 14 and 15, line
Yeah,
number 14 and 15.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So now you want this is like a like a when you're going to create a report in a company, this is like a SQL query. They might ask you, okay, give me these results, like give me the everybody's salary in our HR department, like this kind of question they ask. So then you just write like this. But if they say give me with a visualization with the data, with a like a some kind of dashboard you created with this data. So although it's a very little data, but you can create it in a dashboard. Can you show me how you can do that? I also show you a little bit in the last class. So how you can do with this table, how you can create a dashboard right
So,
now.
yeah, I'm going to open the Power BI desktop.
Yeah, go ahead. Is in my computer, is over here. Hold on, is over here. See, I'm just opening for you. Let me open for you.
Okay.
Is already here. Okay, so I'm open the Power BI for you already. So now you do the rest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to open the black report.
Yeah, very good. Yes, go ahead.
And after that, I will get the get data.
Yeah, get data. Just wait a little bit. Yeah, is already. So server name is,
Okay.
okay, can you put just dot, and I wanted to see his work or not. Just put dot.
Okay.
And then, okay, let's see. Oh, it doesn't.
Mm.
use my credential. Okay.
Okay, okay, just put KSI, my computer name, KSI.
Is capital or small?
Is a capital. So, okay. Okay, see all the database. Your Thio Bank. What is it called? Is Thio Bank?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. This is Ethiopia. Ethiopia
Yeah.
Bank.
Oh,
It's this one.
yeah, open it.
Just open the scroll down.
Open it.
Click on that. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the first one.
Student.
See, if you click the second one, you see nothing there. If you click the second one,
Student one, yes.
yeah, see, is nothing there. Do you
Yeah,
see
okay,
that?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, click one more time. That one is gonna go away. Click the first one.
Yeah, you're good. Upload it.
Yeah, so it's a loaded.
There are penny change the queries that haven't been applied. I think then the SQL there is we didn't save it. Okay.
So open the students on the right side. Okay, so now what you need to do, you just put everybody's bar chart and pie chart with a name and salary.
Okay, Barcha, okay. Sorry, you said with the salary?
Uh, Name and salary.
Okay. So I can grab
So
it. Sorry.
Yeah,
which
this
one is
is
the x-axis? The name or the salary?
I can't grab it, so I don't know. Sorry.
You can just select it. You can go to the appropriate place, I think.
Maybe sometimes wrong. And after that, salary?
Yeah, some of the salary x-axis, name on the y-axis. It looks like this. Reverse it. I mean, it works. I don't think this matters for sure.
Yeah, this is not that's not proper way, I think.
Why?
okay. So
Because
if
the
you
y-axis, so
I mean,
y-axis
the,
and
the,
x-axis, maybe.
okay,
no,
click on the number 4 from the top. Uh, from the top, you take the first one. You took the first one. Yeah. Click the fourth one, to second, third, and fourth.
This
Click this
one?
one. Yeah. So then you will understand clearly. So now
Okay,
it
okay.
is clearly now is a x-axis is a name and y-axis is a salary. This makes sense now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Mhm. Yes.
I mean, it is rotated, so it gives the same meaning
Yeah, it
in
is
the first
rotated.
one.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah,
So just go.
there is no difference. Lucky has the highest
No.
paid guy.
Sometimes is people get confused because in like x-axis we put always category. Category means it's like a character category. It goes and value goes in a y-axis. Remember that. So that's what in the most of the time. So it is rotated. That's why it is happening like that. So if you get confused, you started with this one. Okay, so now you can Control C, Control V. You can see Control C, Control V.
Okay.
Just
Did
copy paste. Yeah.
yeah, copy paste. See, it's already it did it on top of it. So you go to that 3 point. You see on the top corner 3 point. Pull it. You will see is another one is coming out. Pull it on the right side. Now click that three dot again. Yeah, go to the right side.
Okay.
No, you are not. Why you clear? It should not come. Look, when I'm going to do it, it doesn't happen like that. Just click out. Take this out. Yeah. Okay. Highlight again. So go to the. Okay. Just go. Yeah. Just pull it now. Don't click it. Just pull it on the right side. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. See,
Okay.
look. I'm just hold it like this. So what did you do? I don't know. Like you have to hold it. If you go mouse and you
Mhm.
click it, hold it, and then you can do like this. No.
Okay.
Anyway, it's going to be fine. So you click on the pie chart, like chart. Oh, sorry. You have to highlight in order to do that pie chart. Okay, so this is our something we can create in a Power BI, nice like this, no? So, yeah, but the thing is, we also wanted to do in a nice looking in a Python. You wanted to do it in a Python, this same thing, what do you have to do?
Yeah, I think the pattern is I use the code, but
Okay, so look over here. I'm using the Python now.
mhm.
Opening Python. Okay, where is Python? Go to. Okay, so Python is not here. Okay, let me open it. Localhost. Okay, I'm opening the Python lab. I mean, it's called Jupyter Lab. You guys going to do that at the last segment. We're going to go for Jupyter Lab. You should have no problem. Yeah, okay. Okay. Anyway, so like a modeling and everything you're going to learn over here. But if I wanted to go to the SQL Server, you have to go something like this. See, like here is like a PY-ODBC connection. ODBC means open data source connection. This is something we have to do this. And then we have to give the driver, server name, database name, like this kind of things we have to give them. Okay, so then these are the things you're going to learn in future. Don't worry too much now. But right now, say for example, I wanted to do over here, I wanted to write select all from students, no?
Yeah.
Students. So now if I execute this, look over here, if I execute this, and it is, oh no, program error select. Okay, did I run this? What is it saying over here? Execution fail on the select all from STUD and students. Invalid object name is students. Is this the same thing we? Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, what happened over here? Because this is different database. Okay, so we have to
Okay.
give the right database. It just did not get the right database. So if we can come over here and we can come over here and take the copy this one. And go over here, put over here your database. Okay, so that's all.
I have a question over here.
Mhm.
What is the purpose of connecting SQL to Python?
You're
I
gonna
mean,
see.
our
What is the purpose?
yes, why we connected to Python?
Okay, so Python, because like in future, I'm going to show you if you forget about the code. Okay, if you forget about the code, you're going to use LLM, some kind of LLM application. So how are you going to do that? You need to know the Python. Okay, so a lot of things you need to, like is all these things you need to know. Like when you're going to go to the company, if you try to solve something and then if you cannot solve it, I always take it to the different tools and try to solve it. Because a lot of things they do the same type of things. SQL, there are number of purpose we going to do that. Say for example, you have a big SQL server has a big database data. Because SQL server collect all the data, isn't it?
Correct.
So you have to take this data from there and then you have to take it to the Power BI. So then what you have to do? So this is something, sorry, you have to take it to the Power BI, you already did, but you have to take it to the Python and do the modeling. So that means we have to get the data from there, no? So is a all different way we're going to learn everything. And then, is going to different. Uh, okay.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this is the table you got created. Remember that? See, now you are opening in the by writing the Python code, we are we are doing these things. Okay, so now you wanted to show something like a nice looking chart. Okay, so I have to use this to library. So say for example, I wanted to say like a nice looking, you did it in a Python, I mean, you did it in a Power BI. So I wanted to do it in here. Let me be a little bit bigger. SNS dot, what is it called? Bar plot. X equals to name, and then Y equals to
Salary.
salary, no? And then what is the data?
DF1.
Data, DATA, data equals to DF1. Okay, so df1. See, now if I execute this, it's going to create that bar. See, look, nice looking bar. You see that? Muhammad, Genesis, and this were Lucky. See over here, same thing you can see. So now, if you wanted to make it more bigger, lot and different size, then we're going to write like this. A plt dot figure, and then inside fig size equals to 12, 5. Okay, so this is going to give you the, see, this is the one you wanted to create different shape. This is something Power BI, you cannot do it. Over here, you can, Power BI, you have to do it manually, but over here is more control. See, look what I did. See, like nice looking, like a nice looking thing. So you can modify by putting different number. You can do all kind of, different pictures. So anyway, so these are actually
Yeah.
orientation class. I go through different things. And
But one last question. I think we are running out of time, but
Mhm.
can we take directly data from database to Power BI without any transformation?
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically you can do that directly, no problem. But it is like we're going to that's when we're going to learn Power BI, you're going to see all these things. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody has any question, because people are getting tired maybe. Uh, I don't know. Uh, uh, so is it interesting, Muhammad Milton? But we're going to start learning everything systematic way from the next Monday. Before that, make sure is everybody know, like I'm going to put it in a group. Everybody put it in a, some people are put it the name number. Okay. Okay. Basit Khan. Um, and then there are, okay. So, yeah, so it won't be fine. You already put your number. Rohima also, I know Rohima. Uh, so here is a Rohima is Khadija is here. Karthik.
Yes,
I think.
Khadija here.
Okay, okay, Khadija. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop now. So
Uh-huh.
and then as soon as I stop, you reconnect again. Okay, in the Zoom.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk, and thank you
Yeah,
everyone.
hello.
Yes, Mohammed.
Yeah, actually, I'm missing something. I was outside of my computer. So now I want to link the recording one to check
Okay, okay.
everything.
So the
Okay.
first one you actually is asking, I saw that you asking this both record, you go, everybody will get it. Actually, this two class, first class and this class, I'm going to put it somewhere and give you guys the link. Okay. So you guys just follow the link, and also I also give the link for YouTube or other, like for whoever didn't do the SQL server yet. So make sure, I'm going to make sure everybody is ready before the Monday. Okay. So everybody create database, everybody start to doing, to create tables, and then we can proceed together. Okay. So it's going to be systematic way, everything. Okay. So,
And another question is,
mhm,
after completing this course,
mhm.
so what are the certifications? I mean, if the any
I mean,
purpose
it's
of
if it is certification, actually, like I have done so many certification in my life, but when I really go for the job, is never ever they ask me for any like have you ever done any certification or anything like that. But only
okay,
thing is, by the interview, if they see that if I can really will be able to do their job, at that time they hire me. Okay, so that is something I really been already been seen that. But if you will get certificate if you want, that is from our company. But the thing is, if you wanted to do some certification other than this, you let me know. I will guide you. Okay. So if you really wanted to, anyone want to do the certification separately. Okay.
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 Understand. Okay.
All
Thank you.
right. So yeah, so we really by next Monday, our we have like 3-4 days remaining. I mean Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday maybe I will go invite few more people to join like a in the class. But the thing is, real class going to start on next Monday. Okay. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for patience. And it's going to be really interactive class. Okay. So, somebody going to write, you guys going to write, and we'll solve together everything. Okay. So that's how I see people really learn in the class, by doing it, everything. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks.